because that's where she's heading to. This is Miss Bousso Mbaye. Her topic, why motivation is never enough. Enjoy.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Everyone enjoying some good speeches? Tonight, I will be talking about why motivation is never enough. Motivation, the reason one has for acting or behaving a certain way. When it comes to becoming successful, motivation is the very first step. If you were to see any success specialist or motivational speaker, they'll first ask you to ask yourself, why am I doing this? What do I seek to gain from this? Once you've answered that question, you found out what motivates you. This is a crucial step to becoming successful. Now, there are two types of motivation. The first being intrinsic, which is rooted in your core beliefs and values, what motivates you from within. Now, the second one is being extrinsic. That is based off of materialistic values. That can include money, social stature, influence, or power. Now, whichever one of these you may choose, you'll find that it's taking you one step closer. The issue with motivation is that it's not infinite. It will end at some point. There'll be hard days when your motivational well has completely dried up. It's just stark dry. This is why motivation is never enough. If motivation's the first step, what comes next? I have my own story with motivation. It ends with me being a college freshman at 17 with a job and a business. When I was a junior in high school, my family and I decided that it would be best for me to graduate early. We didn't know what the future held for us. Now, this meant combining both my junior and senior year into one, so double the work. We decided this in the middle of the first semester. And about 4 months prior, I started my first job where I currently work at Raising Cane's. In the beginning, I didn't realize how much work it would be. It seemed like this new and fun adventure, something exciting, a new challenge. So I had no shortage of motivation. That did not last long whatsoever. The minute I stepped into my new classes, I felt like I jumped out of a plane with no parachute. I'd never been so lost and confused in my life. It was one of the worst feelings ever. Now, I had gone from taking 5 advanced classes, which would have been a light year, to taking 8 classes. But thankfully, these classes were pretty interesting for the most part, so it helped fuel me to want to do better in each one. But this is why motivation is never enough. Because although I was interested in the classes, the insane workloads would sometimes get to be a little bit too much, and I would feel my motivation slowly flying away. I could just wave it goodbye. That's why motivation is never enough. I can't begin to describe how many times I failed or the hardships I faced, how hard it got. But I had taken action. I disciplined myself to the point where each time I failed, I followed our very own Quintitile's donkey philosophy. I shook the dirt off and I rose again. 21 days. That's how long it takes to build a habit. I kept the same routine for about roughly 180 days. Now, this routine, it helped me so much to where I had my beliefs and my goals embedded so deeply in my subconscious that it just became my default setting, where I would go when things became too stressful, when I got so confused that I just felt my brain melting or I forgot my own name. This is one of the reasons I became successful. I had this routine where I would be able to study, reset, de-stress, and just find out why I was doing this. Remind myself what I'm striving for. Without this routine, I never would have graduated. And finally, To answer that question, action and discipline, that is what comes next. I challenge you, yes, you. I challenge you, whether you're going back to school, whether you're starting your own business, whatever your new journey may be, ask yourself, why am I doing this? Once you've answered that, you've taken your first step. Congratulations. Now create your routine. All you need, listen closely, 21 days, a pen and a paper. That's all you need. What is stopping you? As mentioned in the slide edge, 95% of our population is living a mediocre life. I do not want to be part of that 95%. Do you? So let's be that 5%. Let's go strive for success, because I know each and every one of us sitting here tonight has the capacity to be incredible. So remember, motivation is never enough. Be the 5%. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been challenged by the youngest member in this cohort. The age